This is a preview of one of our Patreon bonus episodes. If you like what you hear, you can get access to all of our bonus episodes by supporting us on Patreon at the $1 tier.
Hello, and welcome to a very special Patreon exclusive spoilers intended episode. We are a podcast about series and films, but we're not that for this purposes today.
Nope, leave that on the table.
Sir. First off, though,
Send series and films out of the room. We got serious stuff to discuss.
Serious matters to discuss. Today's episode is all about presidential fight club. We're not pitting presidents against presidents. No, we're deciding, can we fight this president and win?
Yes. But before we get into
Not
that,
in win like time, like win like W-I-N.
yeah,
Can we beat them?
W-I-N, can we beat them down? But before we get into that, we want to special shout out to all of our patrons who have made this episode possible.
Yes, thank you so much.
You
And
guys
made every episode possible.
every episode possible. Yeah, you guys keep the lights running and the servers up, and we really appreciate it. Seriously.
Yeah, hosting fees are no joke.
Yes.
They really aren't.
Yeah,
They really and truly are.
Yeah, it's just like that impending doom every year that happens around November-ish.
Well, just tell them, give them
Docs everything.
Go ahead and give them your mother's maiden name and the last four of your social. Like, come on.
But seriously, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. So, format for this show, it's not really a tier list. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hold up a photo of each president. So, if you want to follow along, find a gallery of U.S. presidents, and you can follow along with us. And I'm gonna hold up a photo for us to all see. And I know these animals don't have a ton of knowledge of history.
Whoa, that is rude.
You heard
sir.
me. You heard
That's
me.
pretty valid for me.
So really, we're going to be looking at these photos and deciding as individuals, if we had to fight this person in, we'll say, their prime of presidential time, right?
Not when they were young.
Not when they were young, and not now. I could dig up George Washington and beat up a bag of bones. No big deal, right?
Yeah, right. We're talking like when they were a president.
When they were president. If you could take him in a fight, and that is going to be, again, each of us are going to decide for ourselves.
Yeah.
So the tiers, quote unquote, involved here are I would definitely lose, I might lose, we tie, I maybe win, or I definitely win, right?
Gotcha.
And we can play with that. It's not hard and set.
Yeah.
The main thing here is, could you beat him? Would you tie? Would you lose?
Yeah.
And how hard would you, would it be a really narrow tie?
How bad of a loss would it be, or how bad of a victory
How bad
would it
of a
be?
beating would it be, right?
Yeah.
So we're doing this chronological order. So, of course, kicking it off with the man, the myth, the George
legend.
Washington, holding up the photo.
Yeah.
There would be absolutely no chance for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do we feel about this one? This guy.
I think it might be a tie for me. And
Oh,
here's why.
Whoa,
Hear me out.
whoa,
Hear me
whoa,
out.
okay.
Hear me out.
Revolutionary
Hear me
War.
out. Hear me out.
Fought
though.
in the Revolutionary War
That's
here, buddy.
cool.
Won it,
Hey,
sir.
George, thanks for your service.
Won it, yeah.
Okay, thanks for your service, George. However, the wooden teeth thing, I feel like a good shot in the mouth might be his
Splinters
Achilles
everywhere.
heel. Yeah, think about how what your mouth would be like if you had lost teeth and replaced them with just hunks of wood.
All right,
right?
so counterpoint.
Yeah.
What if you get in close with him and he bites you with wooden teeth? I feel
you
like the
got
fight's over.
splinters.
Oh, you got
I
the splinters.
feel like the fight's over at that point. There's
So
no
you
hope.
think he's just trying to,
Yeah,
like Pac-Man.
I mean, he won a war, right? Like, no holds barred. Like, anything's on the
He
table.
will do anything to win.
I take
Yeah.
it back. He would probably win.
Yeah,
my only thing was what about the wooden teeth? Let's consider this for a minute. Like, if you punch him in the mouth, is he like Glass Joe on,
Right. And of course,
Punch Out?
most of his portraits as a president, he's got kind of the weird mouth thing going on because
Sure.
he has the wooden teeth. And
Yeah,
he's, hiding them.
termites are in there. It's
So
crazy.
it always makes his jawline look a little weird.
Mhm.
But I will say we have several presidential portraits coming up who have much weaker jaws.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
So I think for myself, I'm pretty sure this is a definite loss.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like the dude won the Revolutionary
Like
War.
winter
takes
to
a lot of
Valley
salt to do
Forge.
that.
Yeah.
Cross the
Across the
Delaware
Delaware,
River. Yeah,
yeah.
stuff like I don't
Yeah,
think
he has the moxie.
And if the painting's to be believed, he did it from the bow, just looking across,
Just looking across,
hawk
yeah.
and ready to go. He could have been under a blanket in the back for all we know in real life. But the painting?
Oh, yeah.
That
nailed
guy's
it,
in
yeah.
the front.
he was doing
If
it.
that's true, I'm out. Lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So next up in our pantheon of presidents, we have John Adams,
Ooh,
Look
man,
upon your match here, gentlemen.
I could probably definitely win this.
I'm taking John Adams. Look at his double chin.
Right? I feel like this is one of the best guaranteed I win.
This is an easy win, I feel like.
So he looks like so we have George Washington, the war-hardened hero, right? And then we have this guy that comes in a couple years later, and he's just like, I've just had a really nice life. It's great, guys.
It looks like he just got to eating lunch in that picture.
Now, clearly that's not the actual case, but
sure.
Yeah,
anyone alive back then probably hasn't had a great life by today's standards.
Right. And again, most of what we're basing this on is just
the looks.
The picture.
The photo
How do they look?
not the actual history of like what they did.
Now, why do we bring that into George Washington then?
No, because he was the founder.
Again,
so he gets the loophole.
The main reason we bring it in is because we actually have knowledge there. I don't know.
I don't know.
I know John Adams' name.
I can pull up John Adams. Like during the war, right? Was he with the Continental Army? No, he was a diplomat in Europe, right? Like he's doing work, like trying to convince France to back us or whatever. But
has he ever killed a man?
Right? Yeah, he's not freezing
with his bare teeth.
Yeah, he's not freezing bare wooden teeth.
Has he ever bit the life out of a Cossack?
So yeah, I feel like just looking at this guy, I think I could win this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
think so.
I think we're all pretty on board here.
Yeah.
But like, I gotta say, like Ryan's over here, like, I could take George Washington with his hand all bandaged up.
I just thought one good shot in those wooden teeth might have done it, but like I feel like he'd still gum you. He'd just come after you. It wouldn't matter.
And I think there you just make him mad, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, so,
you've just angered him.
So John Adams, I think we're consensus here.
We're all gonna
we
beat
could
John
take
Adams
him.
up. Yeah.
Next up, TJ Thomas Jefferson. How are we feeling?
I think this would probably be an even fight.
You think this would be a tie?
I think Thomas Jefferson is scrappy enough.
How tall was Thomas Jefferson?
Oh, let's find out.
What's his reach? You know what I mean? Like, trying to get a feel for like,
can he jab and hook at the same time?
This guy might be dangerous at range, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's see if Wikipedia cares enough about presidents
like
to tell me their height.
He might, of course, back then that was like he's towering at 5'7".
That's not necessarily true. I don't know if Wikipedia is going to tell me how tall he is.
Well,
just Google Thomas Jefferson height.
I am.
I think it would be an even fight.
You think it'd be even?
I think it'd be even.
I think it'd be even also. I don't think Thomas Jefferson is the saltiest president. He's not like...
Okay, all right, caveat here. Thomas Jefferson's 6'2".
Oh my God!
Never mind. I think it would be
the reach.
I think he would decimate me with reach alone. I think I would lose.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
all right. So this is important. So just to reference back, right? So George Washington's 6 feet.
Right.
So I that brings him down a little bit. I still think he's got the salt.
He's got salt.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. John Adams, 5'7".
Oh yeah.
We're dead on that.
That pudgy guy's done. He's so soft. Look at him.
All right. So I think
Thomas Jefferson. 6'2"? I don't know. I'm stepping back on this
one. I feel like TJ might win. It might be close.
I would probably go down to like he would beat me, but not by a lot.
Yeah. I think the end of it would be him holding me by the back of my neck, like by my shirt, and carrying me away from the fight. But I still got a few good licks in.
Yeah.
That's the way I think it would.
You put up a good fight.
He would carry me away like a kitten.
He's like, all right, we're done. We're done, kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I think he would win. Mm-hmm. I just don't think he's got the salt factor that someone like George Washington has. Yeah. He doesn't
have the killer instinct.
Well, he's always looked on as like the kind of the diplomat and the statesman, wrote the Declaration.
Maybe I would lose because he'd talk me out of it. Maybe that's
that's also possible.
He would just cool the whole situation down. Wow, how did he do that? And then he'd pick me up like a kitten and carry me out.
Yeah, and he'd be like, gotcha.
Yeah.
Lull you into a false sense.
Yeah.
So next up, we got a wild card here.
Hit it.
James Madison.
James Madison.
Right?
He looks very serious.
Yeah, he does look very serious.
The widow's peak wig is also like
imposing.
No, he looks mean.
What the widow's peak is intimidating, it's his
He looks kind of tough. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this.
He's got hard eyes.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, all right, hold on. Caveat.
He's 4'9".
James Madison's 5'4".
Oh, I was actually kind of close. Oh, yeah.
Winner.
That's why he's got the hard eyes. He's got Napoleon syndrome.
I have the reach on him. I'm 6 feet, so
yeah.
I could definitely take him.
I feel like that would be a win. It may not, like, again, we're all looking at this dude like, man, he's got like a killer look here.
Although, if he's got little man syndrome, he might be like Wolverine or something. He might have
jump off you like a spider monkey.
Wild animal.
He might have let me see his face again.
Yeah.
I think I lose to this guy. Look at his eyes, Andrew. I think this guy's got some.
I feel like
he may have the Napoleon.
He's got
syndrome.
some unresolved issues. I feel like it's not the killer instinct. It's the there's something underneath there that he's not even aware of that would kick in mid fight.
You get that first hit in the mouth, and then all of a sudden it's just on.
It sounds like a tea kettle boiling over. Just.
I think just because I have the height, I could still beat him.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I could win. I think it might be close. There might be some of the wild energy in there that I'm not sure about.
Yeah.
I think he's a cornered animal. I'm going to go with the lose on this one.
All right. Next up in the list here, this is a really popular name for early presidents. We have another James.
Okay.
James Monroe.
Oh, I could totally take him.
Yeah, I could take that guy. Look at him. He looks like he's asleep.
Yeah.
He does kind of look like he's dozing.
He's like,
doesn't he?
look at me. I'm the president.
I don't think that's like, hey, I signed a law or something. I don't know. Oh, he's hitting me. He seems like he's asleep at the wheel. This guy's donezo.
All right, let's check ourselves before we wreck ourselves.
We don't got to check his height every president. Just every now and then.
No,
we need a height check.
I have a whole list here in front of me. I'm ready
you got
this.
the
I'm ready for this.
Heightepedia.
He's
pulled up.
6 feet tall.
Oh, I
can still take him.
Yeah,
I still think he's just sleepy.
He's just asleep at the wheel.
Sleepy, yeah.
The guy's donezo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
No contest. Next
up. Oh, I don't know about this one. John Quincy Adams.
Ooh. He looks hard.
Right?
He does look hard.
Look at the facial hair. I don't
that
know.
Dude, he looks like one of those angry grandfathers that don't run in the house. Everybody stops immediately.
That old man energy. Now, again, caveat here, he's 5'7".
I
think that he looks hard enough to where he's kind of like the old grandpa.
He looks like he could yell at you really loud and he would already put you off balance.
Yeah. He like make you just be like, sit. And you're like, oh, yes, sir.
You don't even realize you're sitting and you're like, what's happening?
Yeah, I think he would probably win.
I think
I'm on that. Yeah, that's a hard portrait, man. He's
again, they did this portrait and they were like, you want to smile? He's like, I'm not smiling. Paint faster.
I don't smile.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Next up on the list. Oh boy. All right, so this is Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson.
Okay.
So this guy, he's got the not William Dafoe. Who's the other? Christopher Walken.
Oh, he does.
He's got the
Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
He looks like he could.
He looks timid, but didn't he kill a bunch of people in duels and stuff?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Well, didn't he also was like a?
Didn't he get shot and walk away LOL?
No.
I'm pretty sure Andrew Jackson could beat the crap out of me.
So
he also committed a bunch of war crimes. I'm gonna give it to Andrew Jackson. On this one.
He decimated the. I hope I have the right president here. If I remember my history, he decimated the British in the Battle of New Orleans after the War of 1812 peace treaty had already been signed.
And he was full of shrimp when he did that.
It's just you can't get a treaty from France or wherever back to the U.S. fast enough to prevent him from just be like, I'm gonna kill some British.
That's wild.
Yeah, no, he'd beat my ass.
I think he'd take me.
I'm pretty sure he's also the president where there is an attempted assassination and the dude's gun misfired and he just beat the crap out of him with his cane.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'd lose to that guy.
I feel pretty confident I would lose to him. All right, let's see.
Is this episode going to get us on an FBI watch list?
Probably.
What's going to happen with this episode?
All right, so we got a wild card here. Martin Van Buren.
Ooh, the Van Buren boys from Seinfeld.
The Van Buren boys. I feel like I could take Van Buren because
take him.
He looks like an old dude who's just an old dude.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? He looks feebly old a little bit. He's up in age. When he became president.
Yeah, he doesn't have that hard energy.
No, he don't have that 1,000-yard stare what's his face did a minute ago.
John Quincy?
Quincy, yeah.
Yeah, so he's also 5'6", so that's a factor.
I think he's older. He's 5'6".
Yeah, I'm not saying 5'6" is in his favor here.
Yeah, I think I could.
I think we all feel pretty confident.
Yeah.
He also looks like he was older as a president.
Again, based on that photo alone, he just looks like he's ready to retire. He's done.
He's done.
He ain't got no fight left in him.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, I'm going to have to get some data on this because I think I know what this name is, so it might influence our voting here.
Okay.
William Harrison.
William Henry Harrison. So he only was president for 30 days.
Yep.
And he was sick the whole time.
Died of pneumonia.
Then he died. I could totally take it.
Oh, we could take a sick dude.
Yeah. Like he gave his inauguration speech and got pnumonia while doing it or something, I think.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then he died a month later.
Yep.
Again, This is fighting him in his prime as president. So his prime is he has pneumonia.
He has
right?
pneumonia.
Just
so
win by default, right?
Yeah, no, I mean you just outlast him.
You just scuttle around the room.
Hey, just work the body a little. Work the body, and he's
right in the stomach.
Thanks for listening to this preview of one of our Patreon bonus episodes. If you like what you heard, you can hear the rest of this episode and get access to all of our other bonus episodes for just $1. Go to patreon.com/spoilersintendedpodcast.